Hey there, beautiful souls. Jess Intuitive Angel Healer here with your grounded guide to the spiritually awakened survivors of the toxic shadows. Welcome to my channels, my YouTube channel, Spoken Like an Angel, Enlightenment for Survivors, and my newly created podcast here where my prophetic words are meant to help stimulate so you can raise your vibe and elevate. I hope everybody had a beautiful holiday weekend. For those of you that got to have a 4-day weekend, today is May 30th. We're almost out of May, almost to June, guys. 2023. Today is a deeper message. So I just always give people heads up before I give you a deeper message. So, if it's not the right time to listen, you can always listen later. But I always say, a negative can always be turned into a positive. I just saw 111 as I said that. It's all about a mindset. One is all about new beginnings. 111 is like a warning of thinking positive because your thoughts are affecting your manifestation. Somebody needs to hear that because really thoughts are things. And once you start learning that, you start being in control of what you send out there to the universe. And let me tell you, I've been the number one Pisces in the world to just let everything go out there and clutter up my universe. And then when I went through my spiritual awakening, I started seeing that energy of chaoticness from all my trauma, unhealed trauma that I didn't know I had, that I thought I healed, but I didn't. And I ended up, it boomeranged back, and I had to feel all that energy that I put out, all that negative thoughts. And so that's what really helped me to stop. Like, if you don't put it out there, you can't get a negative back. So, it's not that you want to think negative either. And it's not that you want to think positive, because no way in the world is anyone positive every day. I don't care. I'm a pretty positive person, but there's some days that I am not. And you can't make me be positive until I decide to be positive. So just know it's an emotion ultimately, and it doesn't control you. It controls you until you're not aware that it's controlling you. And what's controlling those emotions are the unhealed and unprocessed trauma. And the reason why you may still have unprocessed or unhealed trauma, say, because a lot of people get offended when you say that. I've had clients, because it all comes out in the angel readings, and they're like, I've went to therapy for 20 years and that's not it. I healed all that. And I'm like, well, there's something unhealed there, because I found out people are just really good at being manipulators and hiders and fakers and runners, and don't want to take accountability for stuff. And they think that whatever amount of lies and manipulation and hiding, it's gonna work. But see, I've also learned that you can't hide from anything in the dark. We all go through a life review, by the way, at the end of our lives. I'm not trying to have anything all creepy, crazy, and immoral on my life review. I'm just not. And if you have had something, ask for forgiveness, take accountability, do the process, and release it. It doesn't mean you need to be condemned and you just keep doing the bad thing or bad things because you're a lost soul anyways. No. Whoever taught you that was part of your trauma. Somebody truly needs to hear that right now, because I am a prime example of how people never wanted to give me grace growing up or during my life, but they did like things that are just like unspeakable. But I've learned that people that have the most secrets and the most fear are the loudest, are the meanest, and are the most conniving. Somebody really needs to hear that. I just saw 506, which is after 505. So somebody really needs to, this is going to pop into our message that we have right here. Somebody needs to, I feel like we've all as a collective have been on a healing journey, but especially in these past year, there's been this karmic lesson closing out, and things are being revealed to people out there. I've learned things and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And it's not done yet, but if you are in that process of learning stuff, it's about to wrap up here. God's very proud of you hanging in there, and this is all to liberate your soul. I know it doesn't feel that way. It doesn't feel liberating. It may feel a bit humiliating right now. God wants you to know that there's no sacrifice out there that will not be divinely rewarded. So I'm still learning the particular verses about the Bible, unless, God sends me straight one. But it's about the story about Job. Most of you know about that one. And this is what really clicked in my brain one day, is because, that's how spirit works. They bring you, it's not about bringing you the answer. It brings you signs, symbols, words, phrases, metaphors. And I got the metaphor about Job, and he went through like 10 years of just all kinds of craziness, tower moments after tower moment, because he was God's most faithful servant. And the darkness was testing him to see if he could bring him over to his side. That's kind of how I understand the story. But he never gave up. But in prayer one day, he was like, "Hey, God, I am your most faithful servant. Can I have a break now?" And ultimately, I mean, he had to go through like all kinds of like detrimental things, but he never gave up, and he never gave in. And I can fully understand that, because I've had some pretty detrimental things happen to myself, but I've never given up, and I've always stayed curious of why. I've always had the question of why did it happen? And once I know that, or the how, or the something around it, if I get my questions answered, then I tend to release it. And so spirit knows, is going to reward your faithfulness of not giving into the darkness, of not allowing them to take you, because I know some of us out there have had to fight that, because it's not that we are in tune with the darkness. It's people are literally placing magic and all kinds of hate and all kinds of undercover stuff in the background that you don't know about. And my thing with spells and all that is they don't work unless you're not aware of them. And that's why some people act out a character and you're like, what is wrong with you? And you just chuck it up to someone's age, or you just think there's something wrong with them. No, they were having people manipulate their energy in the background. If you're one of those people, if you resonate with this, let me know in the comments below, because this is a non-judgmental place. This is my safe space. And anybody who comes in judging will be exited out, because this is for my survivors. Toxic relationships aren't just romantic. They are the gamut of toxic relationships. If you have a toxic relationship with yourself, your boss, your family, wherever that toxic relationship is, this is what I discuss here. So it's never just, we don't just talk about the twin flame journey. We talk about all of it. And that's why I relate with everyone, because I'm here to lead humans, and I'm the messenger. I'm the earth angel that came here to share your messages, to help you guys deal with this, because this is some heavy stuff, but you're about to get clarity. You're about to be able to lay your burdens down. I'm hearing something in July is significant. Also a Cancer energy. So, and Cancer is July birthday. So you're about to get some clarity, though. You're about to get some clarity about your mom. It's about some karma that she created, and it's like she sacrificed you for her own happiness. So you're about to get some things revealed of why your life's been chaotic, and you need to have faith. Know that your trauma does not make you or break you. And if it breaks you, don't let it break you, because it's ultimately their trauma that was shoved onto you. Because when you're a kid, that's not your fault. You, anything under 18 years old, not your fault. You know why? Because your brain's not done growing. You're learning. And I give myself a break, and anyone I talk to, if you were under 10 and something happened to you, especially by another adult, whatever it was, know that you were preyed on, and that gives your brain help, because it is not your fault. You cannot do anything with your child brain, no matter how bad you want to, because that's just how we're created. We're children. We're supposed to be protected. And some of our parents out there did not protect us. But you need to have faith and know that your soul is limitless. And I'm seeing a lot of butterflies. Also, you were made differently. If you feel like you're the black sheep of the family or the oddball of your life, that's because birds of a feather flock together. I just saw 1134, which is hello. So somebody is saying hello to you. You were supposed to fly in a different direction. Green and blue are very significant too. You're supposed to fly in a different direction, and you're supposed to, I'm hearing, clear out the nest. So the divine is very aware of your grief, and it's making you aware of all this information right now, because awareness is key to releasing. Because if you don't know the truth hurts, but it ultimately sets you free, because you have to know it to be able to truly be able to move forward. And that's why sometimes we have a hard time healing, because we don't want to accept the truth. And those people that don't accept the truth become a narcissist. That's an empath and narcissist paradigm. So a narcissist won't accept the truth. They can't. It will literally break their shell, their ego. It'll break their whole being. They can't accept it. An empath accepts it and turns it into light and transmutes it. We're alchemists. A narcissist ends up carrying it and then just projecting it and creating more of it on other people. So it's really important, if this message is resonating with you, to have an energetic clearing. No changes on the way. And all these changes are helping you to heal your inner child, because a lot of this stuff happened to you when you were like 6 and below. Spirit wants you to know, when the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. Tigers, Bengal tigers, are very rampant on this reading too. Tigers, it's all about, I'm hearing that, being a fierce protector is what I'm hearing. And knowing your worth, reframing your mind, knowing these things happen to you, but it's so it can happen for you later on in life, because this is tied to a lot of past life karma. And I keep hearing the tangled web we weave. Somebody is an older female, maybe divorced. I'm hearing 40s. And this could be the person that's getting this clarity about their karma, about some kind of sacrifice that was made. You were the sacrifice. And Spirit is saying sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go, and illusions, obsessions, addictions, because this is all sacrifice for love. So try to release this control. Watch your signs right now, because Spirit is saying anything, don't get too far ahead of the flow. Anything that needs to go, let it go. Anything that needs to stay, let it stay. But stay in this present moment. because everything's happening in divine timing. Spirit has heard you. You will not miss your blessing. This has affected you for a long time. Also, I'm hearing this has to do with an older male, like an older male and like a 20-30-year-old fire sign, and an older male earth sign. So that could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries. What's the very last one? Leo. So that's what these could have too. It's a fireside sign female too. So I'm hearing recovery is happening, and ultimately you got to face the inevitable. There's going to be an end or a loss here. Somebody, like I keep picking up this, somebody's going to pass soon, but none of this brought you happiness. And it's important not to suppress any of this right now. Let it flow. Okay, it's more important to just focus on self-love right now. New beginnings are happening for you. This is going to help close out a chapter so new beginnings can happen for you. I am hearing some kind of inheritance is coming. Some kind of spirit's going to be creating some kind of new beginning for you. You're going to be getting some kind of wish fulfillment. So get ready to start a new beginning, a new adventure. Your manifesting power is on point right now. You're going to be getting spiritual alignment with all this. So walk away. You are an earth angel. I'm hearing you have your guardian angels protection. If you've ever read the 4 agreements, one of the agreements, agreement 4, is always do your best. So your best will change moment to moment, but always do your best and avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. Okay, because you're not the one who did these things, and their bad intentions rubbed off on you, and so maybe that's why it's created bad habits for you. But you are pure of heart. You have pure intentions, and you loved these people. They were karmic soulmates. A lot of butterflies. If you're getting owls or butterflies, those are your spirit animals. Those are coming in. Ancestors are on this. Okay, so you're about to get some breaking news. And I heard Action 7 News, breaking news. So some of you, this might even be revealed on your local news channel. Confirmation of a new job is coming as well, especially maybe relocation to the eastern United States. This is for a yellow collar worker. So again, that's a creative entrepreneur, photographers, filmmakers, directors, editors, free spirits, spiritual creative, social media influencer. I'm hearing a new job's coming. So maybe you'll be a new social media influencer. Proverbs came up again, 17:22. A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. And again, Proverbs also, this channeled Bible verse came up again, Proverbs 4:20-22. My son, give attention to my words, incline your ear to my sayings. Do not let them depart from your eyes. Keep them in the midst of your heart, for there are life to those who find them and health to all their flesh. So somebody's going through a stage 4 of the spiritual awakening. That feels like the void. Life just stops between the old and the new, but that's why Spirit wants you to know you're about to go into that new. So do your best to release all your old attachments to the past, because they no longer serve you. Things are about to change for you dramatically overnight, and you're going to be revealed things because you are an earth angel. If you've been seeing 444, definitely a sign for you. I heard these names: Topanga, Millie, Georgia, George, Lisa, Alicia, Alicia, Bernadette, Chad, Mason, Charles, Sheila, and then I heard Australia. I heard the letters K, B as in boy, J, Q, W, H as in Harry, Z, R, M as in Mary, W, K, and L. Hummingbirds are also a spirit animal that are coming in. It's all about being happy and joyful, working towards what, like, I'm hearing to put things in order of what they need to be worked on. You need to go out and have adventures. You need to have fun. I'm definitely hearing that. And let me know how this resonates with you. The song that was channeled today is Satsang, Satsang, and the song is Between. And I keep hearing the work is never done. Soon as the moon falls, here comes the sun. There goes the life that we live and the life that we pray for. Keeps us balance on the path, and there's no need to ask for more. Go listen to that song. It's definitely gonna help you. You need to have faith. Your divine timing is literally in order. You're about to see the change of a lifetime, but get in this divine flow. Stop going against it, because you can't run away from what is meant to be. Okay, but everything's got a rhyme and reason, and it's not just to be mean. This is actually to clear off, but try to not hold that resentment against people, because they're going through their own karma, and let me tell you, it's going to be pretty wicked. So what they did to you was pretty wicked, but what they're about to go through is going to be pretty wicked. I'm seeing 2211. I hope this message helps you, beautiful souls. Know that this life is a series of constantly shifting events. You got to release archangels, Zadkils around you to release any kind of victimhood. Spirit wants you to know that you are enough, and Archangel Chamuel is around you, giving you unconditional love. Something significant about Tuesday, which is today. That's crazy. So you may hear some confirmation today, but just breathe and try to say thank you, Spirit, because you're getting this because you asked Spirit to reveal this, and now it's time, because you couldn't have been revealed this any other time. Just know that. You're like, why couldn't I know this before? You weren't ready to receive this information, but now you are. Spirit's with you, holding your hand, giving you a super big hug. Release this Archangel Raphael, that's a healing angel, and Archangel Michael is around you, protecting you, helping you to get to clear waters. But you got to have faith, like I said, in the divine, because they'll never hurt you. This is about clearing up karmic patterns, and brighter days are on their way. So I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day. Let me know how this resonates, and if you'd like to schedule an angel reading to help, links in my bio. So have a great day, beautiful souls. Love and light.